Here are 3 reasons why to subscribe to Fringe Financials on YouTube. Number 1, it is free, which is the best price that you can pay for this kind of content. 2, I am completely transparent with all of my investments. And number 3, I have a variety of educational videos every single week. Now let's get on with the video. Going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. It is Money Making Monday. And today's video is going to be focusing on diving into what I get paid out this week in dividend income, which is fantastic. Remember, the goal of this channel is just kind of show you the behind the scenes and to take you along the journey with me. That includes you seeing how much I get paid every week in dividends. That includes seeing the companies I'm investing in, because I could just be saying things, but this is giving you that in-depth analysis as to what I'm doing with my money every single week. So today I'm going to kind of analyze a couple major companies that I'm getting paid out in dividends in. I'm not going to go through every single one in depth because I want this video to kind of be a little bit of a shorter one. And so I'm going to kind of just show you the major ones that I'm investing in. So if this sounds like a great video for you, please make sure to consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and putting on the bell notifications. And if you do have any dividend investments that you like, that are your favorites, please feel free to comment them down below so I can take a look at them, because I always love to hear what other people are investing in. Okay, so as you can see here, for the week of July 24th to the 30th, which is on Monday to Friday, I'm getting paid $9.35. Now again, this is not me working, this is me waking up every day, doing whatever it is I want to do, and I'm getting paid $9.35. And these are the companies I'm getting paid out in, and I'm going to explore some of those with you guys today. Now, the really fun way, I want to say fun way, I guess, the really cool way of looking at dividends is think about what you can pay for with the dividend income that you are receiving. So for example, the $9.35 can pay me for one trip to Starbucks, because Starbucks drinks are like $6 to $7 depending on which one, whatever you get. So this dividend week could pay for a cup of coffee from Starbucks. It could pay for one McDonald's combo meal if I want to. It could pay for a couple gallons of gas if I want to drive somewhere. So when you look at the perspective as to what it covers and what it pays for, it makes you really love dividends a lot more. Like, I love seeing this. For example, I'm making $44 this month in dividends. That pays for my gas bill and a little bit of the electric bill or whatever. Not a lot. It'd be like $10 towards electric or whatever, but you know, when you start to think about what it pays for, it just makes it so much more fun and enjoyable to watch the dividends grow as the years go on. So we're going to start off with what's getting paid on Monday. Now, Monday, I'm getting a nice 40-cent dividend from McCormick & Company. Now, I would think a lot of people do understand and know what McCormick is, but just in case you don't, I have a nice little tab to show you what McCormick really is. So McCormick is the largest producer of spices and related food products worldwide, or one of the largest, I should say. They have condiments, they have recipe mixes, they have seasonings, spices. You could probably go into your cupboard and find McCormick seasonings. I have them in my own cupboard myself. When I'm making dinner, lunch, I'm seasoning my food, I have McCormick seasonings in my cupboard. You know, and this is just like half the portfolio. There's also other things like flavors, branded food service, coatings, spices, herbs, custom condiments, and everything else. They did $6 billion in sales across 170 different countries. So not only do they have a lot of sales, they also have it in a lot of different countries, which means that a lot of people are using them, which to me makes me think that they're going to be a very sustainable company to have for the years to come. So I love McCormick. It's very diverse. And again, one of the largest producers of spices. Everybody seasons their food, I would like to think, with whatever seasonings are. So McCormick is the leading producer of that, which is why I love them. So a nice 40-cent dividend thanks to McCormick. On Tuesday, I'm getting paid by 2 companies. I'm only going to talk about one of them today. The one I'm talking about is Dollar General, because a lot more people know about what Dollar General is as a company. In case you didn't know, Dollar General is a dollar store company. Not everything's a dollar. They have things for a couple more dollars. I know I've seen things for like $5, $6, but they have cheaper products there. But it's interesting because they still sell name brand products like Clorox, like Procter & Gamble, like Coca-Cola, Nestle, Kellogg's. You know, they all have these name brands still that are in their stores. They also have their own generic brand of Dollar General brand supplies, like you see down here in the picture here. Dollar General is one of my favorites, or not one of my favorites, but it's one I invested because of this reason, or a couple of reasons. They have 19,294 stores across 47 states. The likelihood of them going down and becoming bankrupt with 19,000 stores is probably very unlikely. But not only that, they did $37.8 billion in sales in 2022. So they're still bringing in a lot of money. They're still selling a bunch of products to people, myself included. I go to Dollar General sometimes and I buy things because it's cheaper. So it's a great company that I like to invest in personally myself. So they are paying me a nice $1.08. Now again, these are paid out per quarter. So for the year, I would get a little over $4 from them. Quest Diagnostics is another company I can cover in a different video just because I want to keep the video a little bit shorter, but they're paying me $1.21. Long story short, they're in the health and medical field. And again, healthcare, medical field, everybody uses them, everybody needs it. So I invest in them. They're part of that. So on Wednesday, I get paid by a couple of big companies here. Comcast, which I think a lot of people do know. They own Xfinity. Xfinity's like underneath them as like a brand. And Xfinity has like Xfinity Internet, Xfinity Mobile. Comcast owns Peacock, NBC. And again, I have Xfinity personally. So again, I invest in things that I use and things that I go to. I invest in those kind of things. So Comcast is one of the ones I like to invest in. Pays me a dividend of $1.30. I don't see Xfinity going anywhere. I know a lot of people have Xfinity. I'm pretty sure they have over 15 million subscribers just for their streaming services, which again is really, really nice as well. The last two on this list here I want to cover are Cisco and Oracle. These are both two major tech industry companies, and I love investing in tech also because, again, tech is where the future is, not where the past is. So if you look at Cisco, for example, so I like Cisco systems because they have a bunch of different products under the name. So they do things like networking, they do things like wireless and mobility, they have security, for example. In my classroom, like a couple years ago, I looked up at one of those connectors for Wi-Fi to go into my room, and there was a Cisco brand right there. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I wonder what else they have to offer. And you get to see the portfolio here. They offer so many different things. They have analytics. Analytics is a huge thing today. Looking at data and being able to understand what it's doing and where you're going. So they have a bunch of different things here, software included in here as well. So they're a very diverse portfolio, I should say. And I love them for that reason, which is why I invest in them. And they've been around for years and years. They give me a nice little $1.24 dividend payout. And the last one I want to cover is the Oracle Corporation. Again, big in tech, more on the cloud services. We talk about the cloud. So Oracle has cloud software, cloud applications, infrastructures. It's got software. It's got a whole bunch of different services as well. Again, very diverse in the industry. You can go through each one and read more about what they have, what they talk about here. They have a bunch of different data things, cloud applications, manufacturing. You can go down to the featured software. They have, Java as a software. Java is one of those very, very well-known computer science programs that I know a lot of people do for coding and things. So I love Oracle for that reason. It's a great company. Again, market cap is over 100 billion, I believe. So again, thank you for the 82 cents from Oracle. None of this is sponsored, but I love Oracle as a result of that. And then on Thursday, I'm being paid out by Bank of Nova Scotia. Again, a quick summary of Bank of Nova Scotia. Pay out a nice dividend, which I love, $3.30. They are international, so they are headquartered in Canada, but they also have branches in the United States, in Mexico, and in other places as well. So they are international of a bank. They're not as risky as a bank as Silicon Valley that just had the bank run recently, where they had to liquidate and freak out and everybody panicked and everything like that, because they don't really do a lot more risky investments. They do a lot more of money management and investment options and those kind of things. So I like Bank of Nova Scotia. They've been paying dividend out for years. It's like a 6% dividend and I love it, and they've been paying me out ever since I've had them. So all right, so that is kind of a quick look in the portfolio for the week. As again, hopefully you guys appreciate the clarity and seeing the in-depth behind the scenes as to what I'm getting paid out. On Wednesday, I'll be covering one of my new assets that I'm adding to my portfolio. So be on the lookout for that video on Wednesday. If you like the video, please again make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications. And again, comment any of your favorite dividends that you invest in personally. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.